Look. It's me. I'm participating. Why am I holding it in front of my face? Ooh. It's so nerdy, but I love it. Hi friends, thanks so much for being here. In this video, we'll be unboxing the Litjoy Magical Subscription Box. And there's a reason I'm wearing this shirt, because the theme is Wizards Tournaments. And I ordered some extra items. Let's talk a little bit about Litjoy Magical Subscription, because they have been around for a while now and it's going up and down with Litjoy. So they have boxes that are phenomenal and then there's boxes that are like, man, I'm kind of still in between, but I do have to say that their last two boxes were good and each box holds 6 to 8 items. So I'm super excited to see what they did for this box because the theme is amazing. It's all about the Triwizard tournaments. So I obviously had to wear this shirt, which was bought for me by Tabby over at Gryffindor Bookworm. She picked it up for me in the New York store. So sweet, and I'm still so happy with this shirt. And while I'm saying thank you to my patrons, because you guys are amazing, such a big help. So thank you so much for your pledge and your support. And if you feel like it is something for you, come join us. Head over to patreon.com, type in my name, or click on the link in my description. Let's take our first look into this box. No, wait, we have to look at the artwork first. How could I skip that? It's like the thing with this box, it's the artwork. And the artwork is by Seaside Spirits. I'm following him on Instagram and he mentioned that there is a Rita Skeeter hiding in every print. So let's start at the top. We can see Harry flying on a broom. He's wearing his Gryffindor robes. And this is obviously the first task, where he needs to retrieve the golden egg. We can see the dragon, the Hungarian horntail, and the print is surrounded by a golden edge. And if you look in the top left corner, we can see a beetle. On the side, we have the second task and we can see Victor Crumb swimming with his shark head. I believe there's a kelpie at the bottom. And in the left bottom corner, we can see Rita Skeeter sitting on a leaf. On this side, we can see Ron and Fleur at the Yule Ball. Ron is wearing his dress robes. They are surrounded by floating candles and we can see the ice sculpture in the background. And on the right side, we can see a beetle. On this side, we have the third and final task. I believe we can see Cedric Diggory. There's the Sphinx who gives a riddle in the maze. And in the right corner, we can see Rita. I always forget to look at this one, but at the bottom, we can see, I think, the Great Hall, and then this has to be the Goblet of Fire, which is represented differently from the books, but I kind of love this one. It seems to be made out of wood, and lo and behold, sitting on the Goblet of Fire is Rita Skeeter. Now let's take our first look, and while we do that, we can also see the print on the inside of the box, and those are of course the 4 champions: Cedric, Victor, Fleur, and Harry. I have to say, Harry looks like he had a rough night, which is understandable. I mean, you're walking into certain death, or he just had a really good party. That could also be the case. And they are surrounded by floating pumpkins. And yes, again, we can see the beetle on the left pumpkin. On top, the leaflet that holds all the spoilers. The Triwizard champions are selected. 2 beautiful boxes and some smaller items. Let's move this to this side. I'm not gonna look at that. As I mentioned, I also bought some extra items, not necessarily all from the Wizarding World, also Bookus items. So I'm gonna leave those until the end. So if you don't wanna watch that part, you can just skip it. I believe there are 3 boxes and each of them represents a task. So I'm gonna start with the first task. That is this one. It is a beautiful black box, and on top there are golden letters that read, "Come seek us where our voices sound." I mean, that could be the golden egg. It would be amazing if this is a mini replica that can actually open. That would like instantly make this box a big success. Look at that in this black velvet. Let's grab it. So this is definitely the golden egg. It is not exactly the same, so the print is a little bit different, probably because it's smaller. There is indeed a little owl on top, so that is the same as well. They've put a little tripod at the bottom, so you can actually display it like this, and they have already attached that for you, so this doesn't come off. The coloring is a little bit different because the official replica from the Noble collection is a little bit more bronze gold and then has these little hints of red and blue, I believe. This one is just gold. And you can actually open this one, which is pretty awesome. It's not exactly the same as with the golden egg necklace, which you turn and then it opens up. There are little magnets inside, so you just pull on the owl and then you can also pull this one open and you have the golden egg that you can actually open. There's nothing inside, so that's a little bit disappointing. I wish there was like a little thing inside, and I feel like they had to like remember which part to put where, because mine has a 3 and a 2 on the inside. How cool is this gonna look on my shelf? Because I already have the replica, and I also have like a smaller golden egg that I bought on Etsy in one of my Etsy Harry Potter hauls, but I don't have one that opens. That's amazing. That's a great start to this box. I'm not easily surprised anymore by items, so this is like a really good one. This is something that fans have been asking for, a golden egg that can open. Okay, moving on to the second task. So that has to be this box. Again, like, wow. This is definitely by the same artist, Seaside Spirit. If you haven't checked out his shop where he sells Harry Potter prints, definitely do. They're so worth it. So this box has Hogwarts Castle on top with a brown owl, and on the sides we can see the second task. So there's Cedric with the bubble charm, of course Harry with the gillyweed. In the background we can see the 4 people that need to be rescued, Fleur also with a bubble charm, and then of course Victor as a shark. So what could this be? I would love for this to be a figurine or something because I love those, but that's probably asking too much. Okay, there's separate parts. It's a teapot. There is more. It's a, oh no, like seriously, Litjoy, why do you keep doing this? Please use better packaging. It's a plate that came in 3 pieces. I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit frustrated because I get a lot of boxes and you need to use more when you send like ceramic pieces, and you just need to wrap it better. So let's first take a look at the teapots. Okay, I do have to say this is gorgeous. If I could, I would buy an entire set of this just to make like my cutlery and other things look magical. So we have got the Black Lake on one side with of course the big octopus, and on the other side Hogwarts Castle, and it's got this beautiful pattern all around it and on the handle and also on the top. That is really, really cute. And then we also got a cup. Oh my gosh, yes, it's the same as on the box. So we've got Victor, Cedric, Harry, and then Fleur. This is really impressive. I love that when they like kind of reinvent Harry Potter prints to make them look more mature and just magical and so pretty. I love the colors, like the sea green. And then for the plates that came in 3 pieces. Honestly, I know I was a little bit harsh, but come on, like it's a plate. You shouldn't put it in the side of the box where it has space to move, especially for international customers. I might be able to glue it back together. I love the design. It's merpeople and kelpies. I love the kind of dark vibe. It's just sad that it's broken. Speaking of broken items, has anyone ever heard from the mandrake pots? Because that came broken as well for me and I never heard anything about it again. Leave me a comment if you know more about that. Hopefully I can kind of glue them back together and leave it at that, because I am probably not going to use a plate anyway. I love that they gave us a whole set that is matching and it's themed around the second task. Yeah, I absolutely love this. Even though it came broken, I still like really appreciate this item items. There's still one more box inside, but let's go for these smaller items first. So we have got 2 paper items at the bottom of this box. First up, the art print of this month's theme, and this is the same print as on the inside of the box, only this time the Goblet of Fire is added in the middle, and there's a piece of paper coming out of it and some floating candles to represent the Great Hall. I have a little shelf that is just above this one that is dedicated to the Triwizard tournament or book 4. So this will look really good over there. And we got one of their cards. I think, I forgot the name. These were called adventure cards or character cards. I don't know anymore. And this one is for the mer people. The art looks amazing. And at the back, some more information about the mer people. Merfolk are a legendary and mysterious half-human, half-sea creature, aquatic race, sometimes known as a siren, selkie, or merrow, depending on their physical appearance, traits, and location around the world. Despite differences in subspecies, all merfolk love and create music and mischief. Best known for, the Black Lake Mer People Colony helped prepare the 1994 Triwizard tournament. I feel like the mer people are always portrayed really aggressively. I'm not going over for tea with my new teapot because they look scary. But then again, they helped with the Triwizard tournament and they were friendly and they helped with the golden egg and stuff. So they seem nice and helpful. They don't look the part though. I don't know why I'm having a whole dialogue about mer people and going over there for tea. Not sure. It's just how my mind works. The next item is this. Oh, is this a bookmark? Let's open it up. So it's definitely something to do with the Yule Ball. It is this beautiful cutout of the Yule Ball invitation. Then there's this beautiful blue tassel, and I think it's made out of metal. I mean, I read a lot, so I love to get a beautiful bookmark. And I just noticed it's pretty much a mirror as well. So while you're reading, you can just check your makeup. I don't know why you would want to do that while reading, but still, it could be a thing. It's like multifunctional. It's a mirror and a bookmark, and it looks pretty. I think I know what the next item is. So there's a little badge in this box. I'm pretty sure it's gonna say Potter stinks. Support Cedric Diggory, the real Hogwarts champion. Potter really stinks. I love that. It is really, really small, like really small, but so much fun. I don't have one of these. I think I've seen it in a box before, like a couple of years ago. Don't know which box it was, but I missed out on that item and I've always wanted one of these, so this is pretty cool. And also just fun to wear when you're going to the parks or something. And then we have got a pin. So I haven't looked at this yet. It's a beetle. So yes, of course, it's Rita Skeeter. This is like a glammed up beetle with glasses. And she's writing on a piece of paper. It's nice to see her 2 identities in one pin. And I think they used great colors. They really pop. And I've just noticed that the backing card is the jar that Hermione put her in. I don't have anything to represent Rita Skeeter, so this is definitely going on my pin banner. And that leaves us with the final item, apart from the extra items that I bought. And that comes in this box, and I've waited with this one because it represents the maze, so the final task. I love how they kind of made them look different on each print. And there's a creepy spider in the background. At the back, we can see Voldy and the Triwizard Cup that is a portkey. It sounds like there's a little ball rolling around. What the heck is this? Oh, is it one of those things that there's a ball inside, you need to like move it? It's a little game. It is. Okay. Oh no. I'm so bad at this. This is definitely an original item. I mean, it's fun. It's a fun item to represent the maze, but I feel like this is more catered towards children. And also the paintwork isn't like the best I've ever seen. It's probably because it's painted on wood. It looks really cool. I mean, we got the spider, we've got the Sphinx, a Dementor, and then of course the Triwizard Cup, which is the end that you have to reach. It feels a little bit like something you can buy in a children's store. And I feel a little bit bad for saying this because I think this took a lot of time. And I love the fact that it's so original, but the execution, I think they could have done more with this. So that was everything in the Wizards tournament box. Let's take a quick look at this. In case I missed anything. And then after that, we'll get to the extra items that I ordered from Litjoy. Some of them are Wizarding World related, some of them are not. We've gotten a total of 8 items in this box. The button pin to support Cedric Diggory, or if a teacher isn't around, we can flash Potter really stinks. Then we got the golden egg, which is a crate exclusive. And like the book, this golden egg replica opens its hinged sides to reveal a hollow and empty egg. The Rita Skeeter Beetle enamel pin with the adorable backing card. The Triwizard tournament art print. Then we got the Yule Ball invitation metal bookmark. Don't squeal too loud, but you've been asked to the Yule Ball. I mean, seriously, squeal. With your dress robes and gowns pressed and the Weird Sisters playing, you'll be sure to have the night of your life. Then the Tea for One set. Oh, I said octopus, but it's a squid, of course. And they are dishwasher safe. The Merpeople adventure cards, so they were called adventure cards. I did remember correctly. So they are adding them in every box, I believe also in their book boxes, so you can kind of collect them all. And the final item, the Triwizard Maze Wooden Labyrinth. Watch out for the creatures that might get in your way, whether it's a riddle from a Sphinx or a Boggart disguised as a Dementor. Oh right, it was a Boggart. You must work your marble through this clever labyrinth successfully and be the first to arrive at the Triwizard Cup without falling through a hole. That's bonus points for Litjoy. And don't worry, the cup at the end of this particular maze isn't a port key. Featured add-ons, which I did not get because I do not need more keys in my collection. Friends Academy of Magic key and the Dark Wizards Institute key. The next theme is Magical Express. Magical Express will feature items related to traveling on the Hogwarts Express, including what to pack, iconic moments that occurred on the train, and homage to the train itself. So what did I think? I mean, every item is really well thought out. I love the presentation of it all. The little boxes that it comes in, it really gives it that magical feel. There are some really like high quality items in this box. The golden egg that opens, the teapot set, also the bookmark and the pin look really high quality. My least favorite item is this thing because I've talked about it enough. I think it's more of a children's toy than it's something that we can display or use. Points for originality, but it's just not my thing. I would say it's like, if we're gonna give it like a 5-star rating, I would say this is a 4 out of 5. I mean, presentation wise, quality wise, originality, yeah, I would say 4 out of 5. Definitely let me know your thoughts because I know there's always like mixed opinions about these boxes. So let me know in the comments, favorite item, least favorite item, thoughts on this box. Are you gonna stay subscribed to Litjoy? Because I know that a lot of you have unsubscribed and just are going to buy separate items from their shop. Talking about items from their shop, let's get to these extra items that I bought. So as I mentioned, most of them are Wizarding World related. 2 of them are not. So let's start with those. So one of the books that I absolutely love is Sorcery of Thorns by Margaret Rogerson. It's one of my favorite fantasy books. It's a standalone. I highly recommend it. Read it. And I just wanted something from that collection. So I went with the pin because I have a Bookist pin banner in my living room that is nowhere near full, so I need more Bookist pins. And this one says Child of the Library, which is referring to our main character. It's got blue, it's got gold, it's got a book. So really excited about this item. Then, and I don't remember if this is for Sorcery of Thorns or something else, but it's a quill. Do I already have 3 quills? Yes, I do. But this one is a pen quill. So I thought this was a like kind of different version of it. I have quills with actual ink. Never tried those before, but I'm probably gonna suck at it. So I wanted a quill pen, which I can actually use. It would be so cool to just go to my work and write with this pen. Also, I love that it's gold and that it has this beautiful black feather. Then for the 3 Harry Potter items that I ordered, I know it's like really simple and I could have probably made this myself, but still, that's so awesome. Like you can put this where your spicy books are, or your dark books are, or mystery thrillers, something like that. I also really like the font that they used, so that is definitely gonna go somewhere on my bookcase. Then I got this. So this is a gillyweed, and it's a candle. Grow gills, swim underwater, gillyweed, garden herbs, green roots, wet earth. It smells really good, like really earthy. Is that a word? I don't know. The candle itself is white, but you cannot see it because they used green tinted glass, which is brilliant because now it looks like actual gillyweed and it looks like a little potion. And then last but certainly not least, something to represent my house. It's another pin. It's the Ravenclaw Common Room. I just had to grab this. I am not really a fan of these Polaroid pins, but I thought this one looked kind of cute, so put it in my basket. And at the bottom it says, which came first, the phoenix or the flame, which is of course something that Luna has to answer to get into the Ravenclaw Common Room. And I think the answer was kind of like, it's a circle, or there's no beginning or end, something like that. So another really cute looking pin that I really wanted. And that was everything that I wanted to show you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and let's stay in touch.